Hello and thank you for joining me in a new video. This time I have a review for you of this Xiaomi speaker which is designed for outdoor sound. Let's get started. This speaker is the most affordable option from Xiaomi, and I believe it offers some very notable features for its price. At its launch, it was priced at 799 Mexican pesos, which is approximately $40. However, keep in mind that prices here may differ from those in other places. However, it is a very attractive speaker for the price, and as I say, it will stand out in other sections as well. So, what do you think if we start describing it point by point? Let's start with the design. It has compact dimensions. It is not one of the ultra-compact speakers that come focused on you take them on the bike or something like that, but it is a very practical and easy to carry. It weighs 597 grams, which is essentially like a water bottle. In fact, it also shares similar dimensions with a water bottle, providing you with a reference of approximately 196.6 by 68 by 66 millimeters. What makes it stand out is primarily the materials used in its construction. It features a woven cover with a fabric mesh that feels very pleasant to the touch. Trust me, it gives the impression of being a much more expensive horn. Regarding materials and aesthetics, we will also find a rubber bar, in this case with a prominent color in orange. In aesthetics, it looks quite similar to the strategy of JBL, although it is justified because Xiaomi also uses orange as part of its main colors. This rubber strap is nice not only because of the nice feel it has, but because it also comes with a little earpiece that is going to allow you to carry it more easily. I would have liked to see a clasp so that you could also hang it or mount it more easily on some other surfaces. However, in this particular case, it arrives fully closed. At the top, you'll notice the playback buttons, while at the front, there's the brand logo featuring a rubberized relief. At the bottom, you'll find small rubber feet designed to prevent the speaker from slipping or falling off a table, especially when the bass is powerful. Lastly, on the back, underneath the rubber strip, we discover additional buttons, which we will discuss later, as well as the USB-C port used for charging. With this cover, it is designed to prevent any water or dust from entering as it has IP67 certification. This means you can use it perfectly fine on the beach, near the sand or dust, and even by a pool. If it accidentally falls into the water, it will not be damaged. Of course, if water does get inside, the sound may become distorted. You'll need to dry it thoroughly or shake it out, but rest assured it will not be harmed. Not only is it available in this black option with orange highlights, but there is also another option in blue and red. It has very good options, and that is also another highlight because most speakers only have one color option, and in this case, being an economical speaker that gives you several color options, it especially stands out. Now let's talk about the controls. In the upper part, I already anticipated that there are the playback buttons, so we find the volume up and down buttons along with the play button have specific functions. The volume buttons are dedicated solely to adjusting the volume. They can handle multiple touches or long presses, but they will always control the volume level. On the other hand, the play button has several functions. Not only does it pause and resume playback, but with 2 taps, it will skip to the next song. If you tap it 3 times, it will take you back to the previous song. A long touch can enable the voice assistant, since the speaker includes microphones, which we will discuss a bit later. On the back, there are more buttons, in fact. Here is the on-off button, which functions with a long press. Additionally, there is the Bluetooth pairing button that operates with a short press. There is also a multi-speaker link button. It's excellent news to find this feature in such affordable speakers, as it's quite unusual to see one like this. In this scenario, you might create a system with as many as 100 speakers. I must emphasize, given its economical nature, that it's quite advantageous to purchase 4 speakers distributed rather than investing in just one more costly speaker. Actually, the speaker is specifically crafted to function alongside others, as it has an output at the bottom when positioned vertically, which will enable you to project more effectively the bass. However, before we dive into discussing the sound, let's conclude by noting that it provides us with a decent level of control. I believe we do not require much more than this. Yet, keep in mind that it does not support connection with any applications or anything similar. Even though Xiaomi typically offers many accessories that connect to applications, this does not belong to that category. Now let's discuss the sound quality it will provide us with. In this regard, it doesn't stand out remarkably, but given the price, this is understandable. It responds from 60 Hz to 20 kHz, so the bass isn't as strong as pricier options. It has passive radiators in the buffer on both sides, projecting bass well, but only one subwoofer and another speaker for mids and bass. Together they total 30 watts, with 20 and 10 watts separately. As you can see, this speaker on its own does not provide stereo sound. If you're aiming for a stereo experience, you need to purchase two speakers of this same model. Place one speaker on the right side and the other on the left side. This setup will give you an immersive audio experience. As I mentioned, it seems like the design encourages you to buy multiple units to distribute the sound across a larger area. I believe this is a good strategy, and it's commendable that the speaker isn't very expensive. Despite its affordability, it's a really smart idea. I'm sure you can count on this linking of several loudspeakers. The sound, I insist, does not have such a high bass presence, especially if you are further away from the speaker. If you use low volumes, for example to be in the office or at home while you are working, you can have a feeling of higher audio quality. But if you go to maximum volume, the bass begins to be a little shorter, although as I say, it could be compensated if you link several speakers. How about listening to a test with different volume levels and different songs? Remember though, it's not the same as listening to We Live. One aspect I wasn't fond of regarding the speaker is that it appears to have a built-in compressor that you can't disable. This compressor is quite aggressive. When there's a lot of sound playing simultaneously in the music, the audio comes across as a bit muffled. Then, when the intensity decreases, the speaker noticeably raises the volume. Therefore, if you're someone who enjoys and gets particular about the dynamics of music, this might be a concern for you. And the speaker is not going to respect those dynamics because I didn't like this kind of compressor that it has integrated. I would have liked to have the possibility to enable or disable that option, but since you don't have an application, that's not possible. So it comes with the factory equalization. You can adjust this equalization or anything like that. In that sense, I think it is lacking. If you don't use the highest volume, probably this dynamic will be respected a little bit more. But if you wanted to fill a big space, even if you connect several speakers, if you put a maximum volume, it will have again this same feeling of a compressor, a little bit aggressive. As I had already anticipated, it will also integrate microphone, which will not only help us to call the voice assistant of your cell phone, with which you could enjoy any option that gives you the own assistant of your cell phone, but also to answer calls. Then we're going to do a test of how it behaves in these scenarios. So, right now the speaker is playing music. Let's see how it behaves when a call comes in. The music has stopped and starts playing with the same tone as my cell phone. I guess I can answer the call with the play button. You are listening to the recording of
Escuchando la grabación de una llamada a través del micrófono de esta bocina, en este caso en un entorno silencioso, pero vamos a colocar ruido ambiental para analizar su comportamiento.
Primero escucha el ruido ambiental.
Ahora estás escuchando el audio grabado a través de la llamada. Estoy hablando a un volumen medio. Por supuesto, podría estar un poco más lejos y también acercarme a la bocina y seguramente podría variar un poco la captación del sonido para las llamadas.
The quality is quite comparable to what many call microphones offer. It obviously won't provide ultra-clear audio, but I believe you'll be heard clearly enough. However, keep in mind that if the speaker has gotten wet, there's a chance the microphone might be clogged, so please make sure to remember very well that you have to shake it gently and make sure to dry it thoroughly if it got wet. Now let's discuss the battery life it offers us. It has a capacity of 2,600 mAh, and according to the manufacturer, it should provide us with 12 hours of continuous playback at 50% volume. Naturally, if you use it at higher volumes, the battery will deplete faster. Keep in mind that battery life varies based on your daily usage. It's important to note that the speaker itself can't inform you of the battery level because it lacks indicator LEDs. It also doesn't provide any audio feedback to let you know its current status. However, if you go through the Bluetooth settings on your device, you can see the approximate battery percentage it has. As I mentioned earlier, you can charge it via the USB-C port located on the back. In this situation, it would take approximately 2.5 hours to fully charge. Lastly, you cannot use this speaker as a power bank, unlike some other speakers that offer reverse charging capabilities. In connectivity, we are going to find Bluetooth 5.4, so that is very important if you want to maintain good stability and good range, as long as your cell phone also supports this version. If your cell phone does not have Bluetooth 5.4, no problem. It can also be linked, but you do not take advantage of all the capabilities it has. For example, in this case, according to the specifications, it would reach up to 25 m range, obviously without any obstacle. It doesn't have easy pairing or anything like that, so the pairing is completely manual. And next we are going to see the latency tests, although I anticipate you that almost no speaker has low latency, but we are also going to see if it has a good synchronization with the videos.
Bajo la nomenclatura de este fabricante, cuando ves una letra A agregada al nombre tradicional, significa que será un dispositivo de la gama media. De hecho, es curioso porque el Nothing Phone 3 no ha sido presentado. Primero presentaron la alternativa.
Remember that the behavior of the latency can also change depending on the cell phone with which it is connected. Consider that. But with this, we are coming to the end of the video review of this speaker. I really liked it as a proposal that allows you to create a system of several speakers without having to spend so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, you know you can tell us, and we'll see you next time.